Maybe you currently believe that frustration is a normal part of marriage, and it always will be. Now, what if I were able to tell you that there is a way for you to be in your marriage without the frustration, without the bickering, without the arguing, and the two of you can actually enjoy one another just the way you did when you first got married? Now, when you think about the word frustration, like what comes to your mind? Is it unmet expectations? Is it feeling unheard? Is it feeling like you are being ignored? Like, what is really coming to your mind? I'm going to share some things with you that will help bring you from frustration to a pleasant time in your marriage. So, the first thing I want to talk about is communicating your concerns. So, what is this thing that is frustrating you? Is it something that has been recurring? Is it something that only happened maybe once or twice? Something that you're starting to maybe notice a pattern of? Like, what is it really? And have you spoken to him about it? Have you brought it to his attention? And if so, how did he respond? Did he accept responsibility for it? Was it denial, like, oh, no, I'm not doing that? And this may seem like a lot of questions that are coming at you, but I'm asking these questions because I want you to get in the frame of mind of thinking about how is it that you all are resolving conflict? And if you have brought it to his attention, um, was it still in the heat of the moment? Like, did you talk about it while you were still upset? Or did you wait until you were in a more calm state to talk about it? Because when your emotions are high, is not the best time to have this sort of conversation. So it's best to wait until you've kind of calmed down some, depending on what it is. When you're nice and calm would be a better, more appropriate time to maybe have this type of conversation. And when you do end up having this conversation, both of you benefit. You benefit because you are getting it off your chest. You're clearing your head. You're getting the maybe the weight of it off your mind, off your heart, and you are also letting the other person know how you are feeling. Like you are letting them know, hey, this is how I feel about this. So now they have a chance to, they're aware of it, and they have a chance to correct it, to do better about whatever it is. So both of you win when you are able to communicate what your concerns are. Now, the next thing I want to advise you is to seek help. Like, do you have a mentor couple? Like, who is someone within your circle, within your community that you can reach out to? Like, nobody said that you have to do marriage by yourself. And depending on where you're from or what type of environment or culture you grew up in, there may have been something that said that, oh, whatever happens in our house stays in our house, or whatever happens in our marriage stays in our marriage, and we don't talk about it and we don't tell anybody, and everything is supposed to be kept a secret. Who benefits from that? Um, if you have been believing that, I want you to please, 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 please dismiss that. And I think I probably was there once too, or believing that that is how things were supposed to be, until something happened in our marriage, and I had to reach out. Like, I had to reach out to my pastor. I had to talk to someone. So please, if you are believing that, please get rid of those thoughts that you are supposed to do it by yourself. God did not create us to be an island. He did not create us to do life alone, do marriage alone. He actually created us to be in relationship with one another. He created us to be in community with one another. So if you are going through something, you're not supposed to just try to figure everything out on your own. Reach out for help. There is nothing new under the sun. Someone has already gone through whatever it is that you are experiencing, and more than likely it's somebody that you already even know that has been through it. So talk to them about it. If it's someone that you trust, I'm not saying go talk to any old body. I am not saying that. But if this is a couple that you respect, They seem to have a good marriage. They have a good way that they communicate and that they deal with one another. It's someone that you can trust. By all means, I think you should talk to them about it, especially if it's something that they've already experienced. They already have the answers. You still got to go through whatever the situation is, but why not go through it with wisdom? Why not go through it with help? If someone has already been through it, they can tell you, hey, this is what we did. This is the road we took. This is what we tried, and this is what worked for us. Yeah, we tried that, but that didn't work so well. Like they can help you navigate whatever it is that you are going through. And another thing about even talking to other people is you get to get somebody else's perspective. This person is probably going to be objective, or this couple is going to be objective. They shouldn't be taking sides. They should just be able to listen to whatever it is and just give you sound advice, give you godly counsel, godly wisdom. Because sometimes we're so close to a certain situation that we are not always able to see things clearly because we're so close and we're in the middle of it. But sometimes when you step back, sometimes even after time passes by and it has cooled down, we are able to take a fresher look, and we're able to sit back and see like the big picture of things, and we might get a different perspective on things. Also, hearing from other people that come from a different place, they may have been raised differently, different environment. They may have come from a different country. They have a different view on the situation. So they may possibly have a different perspective on the situation, and they can give you a different perspective. Sometimes situation may not necessarily change, but if your perspective changes, sometimes just a change in your perspective can make a situation better, depending on what it is. So it's good to reach out to other people depending on the situation and hear other people's perspective on the situation. They may be able to shed some light on it. All right. Now, the next tip is to stay close. I mean, so close that nothing and no one is able to come between you. I mean, like, your bond should be so strong that if anything is off, like your body, your emotional part of you should be able to sense if something is off, because you should be able to tell, like, if something's going on with your spouse, if they're feeling down, if they're feeling like, you should be able to detect it. Like, there should be something inside. Like, even if you all should be talking every day. And I don't mean about the surface stuff. I don't mean about the bills, about work. Could be about work, depending on what it is. But I mean, you all should be having conversations each day, like really sharing your hearts, like what you went through today. Maybe what type of conversations you had today. How did it affect you? How did it make you feel? Really like sharing your heart. Is there something weighing on your heart or weighing on your mind, bothering you, or maybe something you're excited about, like whatever it is, you all should be having those heart-to-heart conversations every day. And if you reach a certain point in your day and you realize, hey, we haven't talked today, like something inside of you should be alarming you to realize we haven't really talked today. We haven't really like shared, what went on. Just think about it. When you leave your house, I can speak for us. We leave our house at maybe like 7 in the morning, 7:15, and we get back between 3:45, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's about 9 hours that we are away from each other. It's a long time. So even throughout the day, check on one another. Just check to see how your day is going. And when you get back home to one another, just make sure that you stop what you are doing just to give each other a nice embrace. That keeps you close. Give them an embrace, give them a kiss, and just talk. Even if you don't have time to talk like right at that moment. Sometimes my husband and I are not able to talk have that conversation at that very moment when he gets home, because our children are there and they're talking about their day, and it's just homework and it's a whole lot of things going on, dinner, but make time to when you see each other again in the afternoon, to reconnect, embrace, and make some time in that day for you all to talk, for you to have conversations. Stay airtight. Remember that term, airtight. That means nothing is getting in between you two. Nothing and no one. All right? So things are going to come up. And when they do come up, don't let them stay. Don't let them linger. Whatever it is, address it right away. Because when things come up, like I can feel if there's like a distance between me and my husband, and it is so uncomfortable for me. I'll say that, and it should be. So I don't like it when I feel it. I try to address it, even though I'm not usually the initiator. He is more the talker than I am, but I'm working on it. But I'm getting off. Yeah, let me get back. So something's happening that is causing a distance between you all. Make sure to address it, talk about it as soon as possible, and come back together, reconnect. Remember, reconnect. Don't let that distance stay. That distance should feel so uncomfortable to you that you don't have any desire to let it stay longer than it has to. All right? So remember, I forgot the word I wanted to say. Frustration is going to come. Frustration, disappointment is going to come. It's a normal part of marriage. Just remember that it will come, but it does not have to stay. You don't stay there. You don't remain there. You don't live there. You don't live in that space. You don't live in that place. All right. Remember to communicate what your concerns are. Remember to don't do it by yourself. Look for a mentor couple, someone outside of yourselves. Talk to them, get advice, wise counsel, and stay close, airtight. All right? Remember those things. If this video has blessed you at all, please hit the like button. If you know someone that might benefit from anything that I have said here, please feel free to share the video with them. And if you are not a part of my Maya's Minute community, please hit the subscribe button. And if you would like to connect with me further, click on the link in my description for my blog, and we can also connect there. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in to Maya's Minute, and I'll see you next time.